이 프로그램은 방송문화진흥회 콘텐츠 제작 지원 사업비를 지원받아 제작한 것입니다.
Make some noise for BTS! BTS!
안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다. 방탄소년단이 드디어 아주 오랜만에 광주에 왔습니다. Hi everyone. Thank you very much for coming from outside of Korea. We'll do our best today. Okay, 같이 가시죠. Let's go. Let's go. 가보자고. Let's go. Artists. Can't call me idol.
In April, a crowd of people from around the world gathered at a stadium in the city of Gwangju, 330 kilometers southwest of Seoul. Although they had flown in from 65 different countries, they chanted together, 얼쑤 좋다, 치와자 좋다, Korean cheers meaning good, excellent. What could have possibly brought them all the way to South Korea and even down to Gwangju?
I'm glad that I'm in the place that he grew up. Oh yeah, I'd like to see more of the city because today I only get to be here for the concert.
BTS, a South Korean boy band that's on its way to world domination.
The Billboard Music Award goes to...
Here we go.
BTS! Thank you so much, Billboard Music Awards, for this precious award 2 years in a row. And this time, we had a chance to think about what social really means.
It didn't take long for the group to become a global sensation. With a couple Billboard awards under their belt, BTS swept charts in the US and the UK, a first for Korean artists. The group also performed at Britain's Wembley Stadium, long considered the heart of pop music. They were the first Korean singers to take to the stage, which had previously been graced by legends like Madonna and Celine Dion. A Korean fan favorite has now become the darling of the international pop world.
You are the first group, as I said before, to earn 3 number-1 albums in less than a year since the Beatles.
America is the biggest music industry in the world, and this is a huge step in showing that Americans are opening their eyes, opening their minds, opening their ears to great music that doesn't necessarily need to be in English. And, that being said, BTS, their music itself, it has messages, it has concepts, it has symbols that go beyond language, that transcend culture.
Various international media outlets, including the BBC, have dubbed BTS the next Beatles. It's a dizzying height for any Korean group. Korean experts who have studied Hallyu, the Korean cultural wave, for decades say the BTS phenomenon differs from previous Korean global trends and is rather symbolic.
한국문화관광연구원 콘텐츠산업경제연구소에서 근무하고 있는 최지영 연구위원입니다.
I am Chae Ji-young, a researcher at Korea Culture and Tourism Research Institute's Content Industry and Economy Research Center. It seems BTS will make an important part of music history. The group brought another wave of Hallyu, and I think they play an important role in music trends around the world.
머무르는 것이 아니라 전 세계의 음악 트렌드에 있어서 중요한 역할을 한다.
One of the things that's striking about BTS is their fans, collectively called ARMY. Phones in hand, ARMY follow BTS everywhere.
I really like BTS music and the message they convey in their music. I just really love the whole message when in their newest albums they always sing about loving yourself. I really like those messages and they sing it in various songs. I always love those lyrics that are saying that you should always take care of yourself.
I love everything about BTS. I'm very passionate about them as people and what they do. And it really inspires me with, I think, everything that I do in my daily life. I make sure to...
The spread of smartphones opened an important gateway for Hallyu.
저는 한국 조지 메이슨 대학교의 이규탁 교수입니다.
I'm Lee Gyu-tak, a professor at George Mason University, Korea. Using YouTube and VLive, now various channels are open for direct communication between artists and fans. They proactively and frequently communicate with their fans and found ways to see the fans more often. BTS showed the possibility of broadening their field.
International ARMY fans take it to another level. They not only listen to BTS's music, but have been studying the Korean language.
오빠, 언니, 형, 네, 선생님.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 사랑해요. 어디 가요? 어디 가요? 집에 가요.
Overseas fans of the group often read Korean lyrics and sing along to original versions of the songs. Some post on social media about learning Korean, even showing off their language abilities. This is the opposite from the past, where there was demand from foreign fans for Korean stars to speak English, and experts say the phenomenon is interesting.
우리가 막내라고 하면 그거를 뭐 youngest brother, youngest sister라고 번역을 할 수야 있겠지만
When we say the word 막내, it could be translated into the youngest brother or the youngest sister. But those translations don't really deliver the real nuance of 막내 very well. When someone says, there are 7 members of this K-pop team and I am the 막내 of the 7, it doesn't just mean that he or she is the youngest member of the team. The 막내 of a K-pop group has a role that, well, the fans expect a lot from. And in that sense, it's more than just being the youngest member of a team. It's similar with the word 애교 too. It's really difficult to find an equivalent word for 애교 in other languages. So, just using 애교 as it is instead of actually translating the word, people can pick up its true meaning more intuitively.
This new phenomenon has been dubbed 돌민정음.
돌민정음이 무엇인가에 대해서 먼저 말씀을 드리면요.
돌민정음 is a combination of 2 words. Idol, which is an English word, and 훈민정음, which is from the original Korean script. So the dol from idol and the 민정음 that comes from 훈민정음 are combined and became 돌민정음, which is used a lot nowadays.
돌이 뭐 아이돌의 돌에서 민정음, 훈민정음에서 아이돌 훈민정음이 결합이 돼서 보통 돌민정음이라는 일종의 그 속어처럼 요즘 많이 쓰이는 표현인데요.
It's not a rare case anymore. Whereas in the past, Koreans wrote down English pop lyrics and sung along as best they could, even when understanding those lyrics might have been difficult. Now, people around the globe are curious about what Korean songs are saying. This is BTS's song, Dope. Professor Lee Gyu-tak says those words gave birth to 돌민정음, which he says are a positive influence.
저는 이 돌민정음이라고 하는 뭐 별거 아닌 몇 개의 단어를 해외 팬들이 익히고
I think learning, practicing, and using a few words of 돌민정음 can provide grounds to create a bigger and more important trend.
그 출발점이 될 수 있다고까지 저는 그렇게 보거든요, 실제로.
Now more than ever, Korea stands in the world pop culture spotlight. Not only its K-pop idols, but its language, culture, and the country itself are attracting attention. Culture critic Ha Jae-geun says BTS shows the value of soft power.
평론가 하재근입니다.
Hello, my name is Ha Jae-geun, a culture critic. The value of Hallyu, otherwise known as the Korean wave, that was carried by BTS, has existed before, but in the past it seemed limited to East Asia. But nowadays, BTS has expanded the Korean wave to the entire world. This kind of cultural brand power is called soft power. As soft power becomes stronger, Korea's value as a brand grows and will influence various other areas. This effect could go on indefinitely.
Such views are backed up by numbers, including the increased number of non-Koreans taking TOPIK, the national test of proficiency in Korean.
저는 교육부 소속 기관인 국립국제교육원 토픽 사업단 양은미 연구사입니다.
Hi, this is Yang Eun-mi. Every year, the number of TOPIK takers increases by approximately 15%. From 200,000 in 2015, the number grew consistently to 250,000, 260,000, 290,000, and then to 330,000 last year. There were only some 2,600 people who took the test in 1997 when it started. That means that in just 20 years, the number of TOPIK test takers has grown by 120 times. These days, there are more and more people from South and North America and Europe taking the test. But Southeast Asians still make up the largest portion of test takers. Students in their 20s who wish to study in Korea take TOPIK more than other age groups.
So what does it all mean? Yang In-mi, a researcher at the National Institute for International Education, says Hallyu popularity wave generated by BTS and other K-pop stars has had a hand in increasing interest in the Korean language.
이 수치는 K-팝이나 K-드라마 영향이 크다고 볼 수 있겠습니다.
It seems that the numbers have been affected by K-pop and K-drama. Also, with the expansion of Hallyu to pop culture fields, including the efforts of K-pop stars BTS, there is a growing number of TOPIK takers who do it for fun or just to check the progress of their Korean study.
In addition, Kim Hee-soo, a researcher at the National Hangul Museum, says there are more people trying to learn Korean overseas.
저는 국립한글박물관 학예연구관 김희수라고 합니다.
Hello, my name is Kim Hee-soo. There is a Korean culture center in Paris, France. The center offers free Korean language class for around 30 people a month. At one time, about 2,000 or 3,000 people tried to enroll.
들으려고 접수를 한다고요.
If BTS and other idols were driving fans from around the world to start studying the Korean language, we had to see it for ourselves.
Monsieur, les démonstrations de sécurité vont commencer. Retirez vos écouteurs. Merci de...
Paris, France, often called the heart of Europe. Although a 12-hour flight from Korea, the city has never felt so close. On a spring day in May, Paris's Korean Culture Center was packed with students of Korean.
N'importe qui, ce fut toi. Je t'ai dit n'importe quoi. Il suffisait de te parler pour t'apprivoiser.
안녕하세요. Chers amis de la langue coréenne.
Hello, students studying Korean. This contest is held in numerous countries where people learn and study Korean, so as to spread the language to every corner of the world. In fact, today is the day. The event will take place worldwide. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all participants.
A Korean-speaking contest in the center of Paris. For the 5th year in a row, people from across France competed to show off their abilities in spoken Korean. This year's theme was Korean culture, and the event drew 80 competitors. The participants' Korean skills both impressed and surprised the audience. Noemi won the starter level contest. It was her first time taking part in the competition.
안녕하세요. 저는 프랑스에서 왔는 노이미입니다. Bonjour, je m'appelle Noémie et je suis française.
What drew her to try her hand at public speaking in Korean?
한국말하기 대회를 이겨서
The prize for the first place winner of this contest was a flight ticket. And that means I'm going to visit Korea for 2 weeks in June. I'm so excited.
기분이 너무 좋아요.
Noemi says she began learning Korean because of BTS.
Du coup, j'aimais beaucoup l'histoire de BTS.
I was mesmerized by BTS's story and lyrics and became their fan. I love their story so much.
But though it might appear that she studied Korean, competed in a language contest, and won a plane ticket to Korea all because of BTS, she says she's got a lot more on her list to do besides just see the idol group.
한국에 가면 한 달 동안
When I visit Korea, I would like to try tteokbokki and samgyetang and 어묵. Yeah, I want to try 어묵 and bingsu. I would love to tour around Seoul, and especially the Hongdae area. I really want to go to Jeju if I can make it. I will do some shopping, buy some cosmetics. Oh, and I also want to go to a 노래방.
하고 한국에서 화장품 이런 거 사고 싶고 노래방에 가고 싶어요.
The King Sejong Institute Foundation that oversees TOPIC has said that the interest in learning Korean is not limited to France, but has grown around the world.
세종학당재단 홍보협력팀장 박지연이라고 합니다.
Currently, there are 180 King Sejong Institutes operating in 60 different countries. Some 60,000 foreigners learn Korean at the institutes every year. Recently, there is also a growing number of students in the USA and throughout Europe. Last year, the number of TOPIC test takers exceeded the 2 million marker. For example, between 2018 and 2019, the enrollment competition rate for the Korean language department at Paris 7 University was recorded at a ratio of 9:1.
Alongside the language contest, another interesting event was going on at the Korean Culture Center in Paris. Pansori, Korean traditional musical art form, being performed in the center of this European city. It was Pansori artist Min Hae-sung who dedicated her talents in an effort to raise awareness and interest about the traditional art form in France. It has been 12 years since Min began teaching pansori in France.
I think I started in 2007. I was sent to France and opened a lecture at the Korean Culture Center in Paris. Every year, students became younger and their size grows. I think there are around 50 people in the class at the moment. I'm not sure since when, but now there are only French people here in my class.
Min says that these visible changes have encouraged her and made her feel a sense of responsibility.
I have been here in Paris many times, and I feel I sowed some seeds when I first came here. Those seeds sprouted, and now they are growing into trees. I hope to see fruits from these trees someday.
Luckily, Min is already starting to see a harvest.
My students come up to me and ask, "Teacher, how can I sing better?" Then I reply, "You should go to Korea to study more." And they did. Some of my students are now in Korea studying pansori.
Elvire, a pansori student, said she began learning about Korea after becoming a BTS fan.
Bonjour, 안녕하세요. Je m'appelle Elvire.
Hello, I am Elvire. I am 47 years old and I teach French to middle school students. I always thought I should learn Korean once I finish pansori because Korean as a language is filled with strength and energy. I wish to be connected to that fierce Korean energy.
Elvire is not alone. Just as the idol group led her to fall in love with pansori, BTS fans around the globe are becoming fans of Korea. Choi Ji-young says this is significant.
저는 한국문화관광연구원 콘텐츠 산업경제연구소에서 근무하고 있는 최지영 연구위원입니다.
I am Chae Ji-young, a researcher at Korea Culture and Tourism Research Institute's Content Industry and Economy Research Center. It seems BTS will make an important part of music history. The group brought another wave of Hallyu, and I think they play an important role in music trends around the world.
머무르는 것이 아니라 전 세계의 음악 트렌드에 있어서 중요한 역할을 한다.
On a Paris street, a group of people were turning heads. A group of ARMY BTS fans were singing along to the BTS song 봄날 or Spring Day.
I'm from Canada. Alexis.
Yeah, they've changed our lives. Their music?
They're like social opinions and like their way of expressing their place in the world. Like they speak up about it, and instead of like using fame for something else, they take advantage of it and they use it for like to speak up about important topics and express their passion for music.
They were heading to a stadium in Paris where BTS was holding a concert. Countless fans could be heard singing along to BTS in Korean. And as excited as the group would have been to see such passionate fans, those fans must have been even more thrilled to see them perform in front of their very eyes.
Je m'appelle Eya, j'ai 20 ans et je suis une étudiante à Paris.
It was so exciting to see BTS perform because I had waited for such a long time. It was such a great concert.
Vraiment pas déçus. Malgré le temps, ils nous ont donné une performance excellente.
Now, many armies say they not only want to see their idols in person, but to travel to their home country.
Je m'appelle Christelle, j'ai 19 ans et je suis étudiante en informatique.
I wish I could speak Korean fluently and find a job in Korea. I've already begun studying Korean through a website. I became interested in learning Korean after knowing BTS. I like Korean and I want to learn more and I want to work there.
Experts say it is a natural phenomenon of cultural interest.
문화에 대한 관심이 생긴다는 거는
Developing interest in a culture means that you are curious about that culture. As a result, you often study the culture. This sometimes results in learning the language. In an effort to understand the language, you begin exploring other things about the culture. This is how people are learning more and more about Korea. It is a modern cultural phenomenon.
문화적인 현상이라고 볼 수 있겠죠.
In every corner of the globe, it seems, fans have dreams of having their own spring day in Korea.
You're listening to GFN in Gwangju and Yeosu.
어머머, 여기가 남학 동부 센트럴빌이야?
맞아, 롯데아울렛 바로요.
분양도 되고 전세도 된다는 센트럴빌?
자녀 가구 특별 분양 혜택까지 준다고.
정말? 내년 1월 입주하는데 우리 새 집으로 이사 갈까?
남학 센트럴빌 리버파크 061-285-4949 동부건설.
가수 남진입니다. 세상 가장 소중한 어머님, 당신은 나의 영원한 VIP입니다. 나는 괜찮다. 늘 말하던 당신, 너희 잘 있으면 나도 잘 있다던 사람, 지금 그 무엇도 대신할 수 없는 당신의 그 빈자리 사랑합니다. 어머님.
VIP 장례타운.
세상을 바꾼 광고인 데이비드 오길비.
시속 60마일의 차 안에서 가장 큰 소음은 시계 소리이다. 그가 쓴 이 문장 하나로, 그가 만든 이 광고 한 편으로 차는 더 팔렸고, 더 많은 차를 생산하기 위해 공장은 더 커졌으며, 그 공장을 운영하기 위해 일자리는 더 많아졌다. 그리고 다시 차는 더 많이 팔렸다.
광고, 경제를 움직입니다. 광고사랑 캠페인은 세상의 모든 광고와 함께합니다.
With the cool autumn wind, a new change has come for GFN too. GFN's seasonal change starts on September 30th. All programs will be filled with more informative and entertaining content. So tune in every day to GFN and enjoy autumn with us right here on 98.7 FM in Gwangju and 93.7 FM in Yosu.
GFN is hosting a foreigners K-pop singing contest targeting international residents and students at the Wolchulsan Chrysanthemum Festival on November 10th. Anyone can apply and sing K-pop songs, especially Korean trot songs, on a special stage in Yeongnam-gun, Jeollanam-do. To participate in this contest, you can download an application form on the GFN website. The deadline for application is October 11th. So don't miss out this big chance to win prize money. Find out more information on GFN's website, www.gfn.or.kr. Enjoy the fall flowers and exciting performances with GFN.
이 프로그램은 방송문화진흥회 콘텐츠 제작 지원 사업비를 지원받아 제작한 것입니다.
In November of last year, you would have been able to see an intriguing scene had you been in Montpellier, southern France. This small port city was host to Kore Disi, a Korean culture festival. It was the 5th year in a row it had been held. Korean choreographer and chief event organizer Nam Young-ho said she first designed the festival to raise awareness of Korean traditional and contemporary culture.
The title of this festival, Kore Disi, means Korea is here in French. Our goal is to introduce Korean culture and arts to Montpellier and ultimately to work for education, economy, and tourism as well.
그런 거를 하는 게 저희 큰 꿈이었어요.
Kore Disi introduces a wide variety of Korean culture. The festival attracts a number of people from around the world every year. Even those who are unfamiliar with Korea are able to enjoy a taste of the country's culture and history. The rising popularity of the Kore Disi festival motivates Nam to put forth the effort year after year.
Festival goers can enjoy K-movies, performing arts, and modern art exhibitions. In particular, Samulnori, traditional Korean percussion quartet, has been received quite positively. And people love Korean food. I can't choose a favorite among these programs, but I do feel proud to see the excellence of Korean culture and arts is being recognized.
Kore DC is considered to have laid the foundation for Korean cultural promotion across the world. Tens of cultural programs operate across France with full support from the city of Montpellier, Métropole, and the Korean Cultural Center. Around 40 artists participate yearly. Montpellier Mayor Philippe Sorel says Kore DC is a very special occasion.
Merci beaucoup. D'abord, nous avons, avec la Corée du Sud,
launched in 2015, Kore DC introduces traditional and modern cultures of Korea to the people in Montpellier. The number of visitors has doubled since its inauguration. Fusion performances featuring Korean traditions, hip-hop, and modern music are interesting in particular.
aux habitants de Montpellier et de la métropole.
The Korean government awarded Mayor Sorel an Order of Cultural Merit for his positive cooperation with the Korean Culture Festival last year.
D'abord, je suis très honoré que le gouvernement coréen.
It was such an honor. The award means a lot to me because it was my first time to receive a prize in the cultural field from another country or from one of our sister cities.
Parce que c'est la seule distinction que j'ai à l'international.
It's been over 130 years since Korea established diplomatic ties with France, which imbues Kore DC with a deeper meaning. This year's event, coming up in November, will feature a theme of youth, symbolic of Hallyu and the K-pop sensation. Chief organizer Nam Young-ho says Kore DC has been able to succeed in part due to these phenomena.
K-팝의 힘이 굉장히 컸다고 저는 생각합니다.
In recent years, the Hallyu has expanded its reach along with the boom of K-pop. In addition to young generations, different age groups are now immersed in Korean culture. In order to encourage K-pop lovers, we're intending to run K-pop-themed parties and competition for the festival during this year, in collaboration with K-pop communities.
K-pop 파티도 할 거고요. K-pop 콩쿨도 할 거고요. 저는 한국의 집을 몽펠리에 만드는 게 제 꿈입니다.
My ultimate dream is to establish a Korean culture institution in Montpellier. I live here in France, but I'd like to spread everything about Korea, including the Korean language, throughout France in the future.
Nam has built a successful career over the last 30 years as a choreographer and event manager in France, but it's not enough for her. She has a bigger goal in mind, and she plans to keep working in France until she achieves it. Following the success of the Kore DC Festival, additional efforts to bring Korea to the small port town have been made. municipal ministries of education in Montpellier and Gwangju, South Korea, began educational exchanges last year. Last June, students from Daegwang Girls High School in Gwangju traveled all the way to Montpellier to meet their peers at the Jean Monnet High School. The Korean students stayed with French families and took classes together at the school for their 10-day stay. The program was special for both the Korean and French students alike. In particular, K-pop classes were a hit with French high schoolers.
Bonjour, je suis Franck Lecard, je suis délégué académique aux relations internationales.
K-pop dance classes are run after school. Participating students are motivated to learn the Korean language while enjoying Korean lyrics. Those activities help students quickly improve their Korean language skills.
En fait, ça participe à la fois à la motivation et à la pratique.
Teenagers from two countries on opposite sides of the planet were brought together through their shared love of BTS songs and lyrics. The Montpellier Office of Education has been satisfied with the results of the educational exchanges between the sister schools.
C'est-à-dire de l'ouverture du coréen. Il y avait une attente. Il y avait déjà une attente.
After the Korean language courses were run as part of the two schools' exchange programs, the number of students and parents who wanted to learn the Korean language program has actually doubled. This is a good sign. Korean language courses are not provided at colleges in this region as of now, but they will be prepared more in the future.
Donc il y a une demande des familles forte.
The exchange program has also led to a synergy effect between the two countries. The Montpellier Office of Education is now paying special attention to Korea's tech educational system.
Dans les enquêtes internationales, la Corée est bien classée.
The Korean language education system is globally renowned for its high standards, digital education, and coding classes, which are particularly well known. We are very interested in the Korean education system and hope to further develop French education in reference to Korea's quality system.
Located in warm southern France, Montpellier serves as a cultural hub for its region, full of colorful festivals. Similarly, in the south of the Korean peninsula, Gwangju is well known as Korea's home of the arts. The two cities seem to have a lot in common, and in fact have begun a relationship deepened by both sides' interest in culture and education. Song Se-kyung, head of the Korean Education Center in France, emphasizes the significance of the Atelier project, which aims to introduce various aspects of Korean culture. The project has been gaining popularity with locals.
한국 아틀리에 사업이 있어요.
We operate a cultural project called Atelier. Students can learn a wide range of Korean culture and arts, from calligraphy, samalnori, taekwondo, and K-pop to Korean traditional dances after school. This project plays an important role to encourage students to develop their interest in the Korean language.
그것이 이 학생들로 하여금 한국어에 대한 관심을 높이는 아주 중요한 역할을 하고 있습니다.
BTS has become a worldwide sensation. Their fans from around the world, dubbed ARMY, are now flooding into Korea. Many of them stay in Korea as international students. Victoria, currently studying at Seoul National University, first came to Korea 3 years ago.
안녕하세요. 벨라루스에서 온 빅토리아라고 합니다.
Hello, I'm Victoria from Belarus. I had lots of reasons for coming to Korea to study. I love Korean culture and K-pop. I also have many Korean friends.
오게 됐어요.
She speaks perfect Korean, and she says she's interested in learning the Korean language.
저는 속담 같은 거 배우는 게 엄청 재밌었어요.
I love learning Korean proverbs because they are really helpful for me to better understand Korean culture and people. For example, I learned a typical Korean expression, let's have a meal together sometime soon. Koreans often use this expression when they say goodbye. It took me some time to realize the expression is just to express sad feelings about farewell.
인사처럼 하는 말이죠.
She says studying in Korea has been a valuable experience for her, and she's also interested in Korean history.
대학교 와서 수업도 들었어요. 한국 역사 수업.
I've taken a Korean history class in English at university. I was impressed by the so-called miracle on the Han River. The history of former Korean dynasties, like Joseon and Goryeo, is intriguing too. If I had a time machine, I would travel back in time to experience the Joseon era.
타임머신 같은 거 있으면 전 조선 시대로 가보고 싶은 정도로 재밌어요.
졸업하고 나서 그래도
I'd like to keep staying in Korea after graduation if I can get a job or have other good opportunities. I fell in love with Korea while living here.
정말 사랑에 빠졌어요.
She appears to have adjusted well to her life in Korea over the last 3 years and now has plans for a future here. Like Victoria, many international students in Korea show interest in Korean culture and have found a program that helps them learn more about traditions while also having fun.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 키르기즈스탄에서 온 나이지라라고 합니다.
Nice to meet you. My name is Nigeria. I'm from Kyrgyzstan. I'm participating in Outlook’, a Korean culture exploration program. It was such a good choice because I've made a lot of friends through the program and also traveled a lot. I'm learning a Korean traditional dance using handheld fans these days.
댄스 있잖아요. 한국 문형을 배우고 있어요.
Run by the Korean Foundation for International Cultural Exchange, Outlook provides support for international students and global fans of Hallyu alike.
저는 한국국제문화교류진흥원 소순천 사무처장입니다.
My name is Son Seung-chun. Outlook is a group made up of 100 foreign members and 20 Korean supporters. Up to 4 cultural exploration events are held monthly over a 1-year period. Outlook members are able to share their cultures and friendship with one another. Korean traditions, K-culture, and relevant academies are provided at present in the group, but the final goal of Outlook is to facilitate two-way cultural exchanges.
실천하고자 합니다. 본 지원은 현재 커뮤니티 활동을 활성화하여 기존 한류 팬들에게는
Creating more community activities, this project gives existing Hallyu fans a first-hand experience of Korea, as opposed to the usual means of gaining cultural knowledge, such as through the internet or through K-dramas. Meanwhile, potential Hallyu fans are able to get a comprehensive guide on Korean culture.
Coming from an understanding of the importance of Hallyu fans, Outlook provides professional management and support, in turn benefiting both international Korean culture lovers and the Korean government. However, despite the program's success, a research report entitled Popularity of Hallyu Goes Up, Awareness of Korea Goes Down was recently released in the 2019 Global Hallyu Trend at a Glance.
해외 한류 소비자들이 한류와 한국에 대해서 어떻게 인식하고 있는지를 살펴본 조사 결과에 따르면
According to a research study about foreign consumers' attitude towards both Korea and Hallyu, their positive awareness of Korea has declined, while consumption of Korean media and the interest in Hallyu show an overall increase.
Korea's national image abroad appears to be as yet unable to keep up with the increasing pace of popularity of Hallyu. Outlook이 is designed to solve this issue with two-way cultural exchange programs. The project has met with success until now, but experts say more fundamental developments are necessary. Culture critic Ha Jae-gun puts an emphasis on the significance of global Hallyu fans as viral marketers.
K-팝 유학생들이 한국을 알리는 바이럴 마케터나 다름없는 매우 중요한 존재들인데 이들을 그냥
International students in Korea are potential viral marketers. Before we feel proud to see many of them come over to Korea, we should consider whether or not we are ready to embrace them properly. If their stay in Korea leaves only unfavorable impressions behind, they could possibly speak ill of Korea later on. What we need to do as a nation is to leave favorable impressions on K-pop fans in Korea to encourage them to grow as effective viral marketers.
A number of Koreans from different fields are working hard around the world to further Korean culture awareness around the globe. They all say,
가장 한국적인 게 가장 세계적인 것인데 The most Korean thing can be the worldwide thing, but we frequently forget it.
The most precious thing is that Korean can be competitive around the whole world as well.
Korea's unique alphabet, Hangul, has broken out of its traditional mold and has reinvented itself in a new, dynamic K-pop-fueled image, attracting attention across the world. Korea's charms lie not only in its music, but also its rich history, traditions, and education. Inspired by K-pop, but attracted by something deeper, more and more people from around the world are jumping on the K-culture bandwagon.
It leaves me feeling seasick, baby. 꿈 같은 현실 깊이가 쳤나봐. It spins me round and drives me crazy. 한낮에 뜬 달 같은 나인가봐. 만약 나 혼자였다면 혹시 널 몰랐다면 포기했을지 몰라 lost at sea But my heart's still on fire with a burning desire 다시 널 찾을 거야 운명처럼 I wish that you were me 어제처럼 다시 이 손 놓지 말고 mine, I've been grabbing my shine. I knew maybe for you was already made me, but you designate me and you resume me. I've been calling your name in this universe. I got universe done. 너만 나고 이 우주가 빚어낸 남편의 드라마 같아. 수많은 또 헤매임 끝이 보이지가 않던 방황. 흥미로 속에서 나를 이끌어준 너. 너는 나의 빛이자 나의 구원. 이 비도 그쳐가 이제 네 손을 놓지 않을래. I wish that you